Well, you're not a face in the crowd. Those of us who teach big classes, for example, I have students more than 100, and some of our other professors have 200, 300 students. And unless you make an effort to get to know the professor, he or she's not going to know you. And that makes all the difference in the world when you want a letter of recommendation for something, or when you just need a little help trying to understand some of the course material. The professor will feel differently about you and more warm towards you if they can put a name with a face. So, but you don't want to overdo that either and become a pest. Just let yourself be known to the professor, and that will help you in many ways.
I think it is beneficial for students to get to know their professors because we're all people. And professors are professors because they want to see you succeed and because they like students. I hope. Anyway, so it's really good to drop in and meet your professors, and as I've always said, it's good to meet somebody that can be your advocate while you're at school here because it's easy to become a number and to get lost in the system. But if you have someone that knows you, that can help you out if you ever need help, or can write you letters of recommendation, or because we hear of so many job openings and opportunities, etc., if we know you and we know what you're interested in, we might suggest your name for something, which could only benefit you.
Incredibly beneficial. I mean, if you think about it just selfishly, by the time you leave here, you're going to need somebody to write a letter for you, somebody to make a phone call for you, someone to serve as a reference on your resume. So just purely selfishly, it's beneficial to have relationships with 3 or 4 faculty members before you leave this place so that you can lean on us.
The best way to utilize office hours is to come in with a specific question or a need for some amplification on some issue, and then listen for an answer. And if it's all you need, say goodbye. The professor is not. You don't have to worry about awkward, lingering goodbyes. State your business, do it, and then leave. You'll be happy. They'll be happy.
You would be surprised how many students do not come to office hours. And by coming to office hours, you distinguish yourself as the student that's interested in journalism, and that can give you many advantages on down the line. For example, if you want to change sequences, you'll have a professor who knows you and can write you a letter. If you want to study abroad and you need a professor to write you a letter, if you get to know your professors and you come in and talk to them, you can get a lot of good information and you can find somebody that's going to be your advocate while you're at school here.
Come by and see us. We sit in here. We're lonely. I think a lot of faculty sort of bemoan the fact that their office hours are so underutilized, and many of us just like to chat with students about life and careers, and it doesn't have to be about class.